Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, today we are testing ALDI makeup and seeing if it is worth the hype. Before we get into it, please subscribe if you haven't already and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and let's get into it. So I tried to get as many of the products that I could, but a lot of it was sold out and online and in the shop. So I have got a few bits, but some things I might have to replace. So we're starting with the Lakura Snapshot Ready Foundation Primer Oil Free, and it looks like this. There was another one that was illuminating one, but I have oily skin, so I've gone with this one. As you can tell, this is clearly a copy of the Smashbox primer, which is obviously a lot more money than this. I think I'll put all the prices on the screen, and I'll put a picture of what this is clearly a copy of on, and you can see. So let's give it a go. So some people love primers and some people don't. I'm kind of neither here nor there on a primer because I'm yet to find one that I think actually does anything. Okay, it's quite sticky, which I think a primer should be sticky in a sense. Obviously not too much, but I want something that actually is going to make my makeup stick to it. It's really smooth actually. It's quite velvety. So I'm just putting that all over my face. I actually like that. I mean, although it says oil free, it does feel quite greasy. That is what I actually hate about a primer, which is why I don't really use them, because I think I've just got excess oil on my face which I don't need. But we'll see how that sits under the makeup. So they didn't have the foundation online or in the store. I know some people have used the foundation, so I don't know if that was from like the last release and they discontinued it. But what I've got is the Lakura All Skin Types BB Summer Glow Face Cream. And it says, the even skin tone, blurs lines and imperfections, boosts healthy bronze summer glow. Use up to 24 hours hydration, UVA, UVB protection, SPF 50. So it looks like that. I got this summer glow colour because actually, well, one, it was the only one left. And usually I have a tan, so I thought it doesn't really matter because I kind of like that bronzy look. Okay, so it looks like this in the tube. Oh, with a touch of foundation, helps to cover lines and leaves your skin looking luminous. So let's see what this actually looks like. I'll put a bit on my hand first. Okay. Right, I don't think that's a BB cream at all. That looks like a foundation. If you can see that, that's thick. To me, a BB cream is like quite thin and, well, it doesn't usually look like that. I'm just going to put it on with this brush, the Zoeva 109 Face Paint Vegan brush. Okay, it's quite glowy. I think this is going to be rather dark. Okay. Okay, that's orange. That's not summer glow. Okay, it's thin. It's thinner on the skin. We'll make it work. Does that look really orange? Yep, probably does. Oh my god, that's awful. Can you see that? Okay, summer glow is not orange. Summer glow is meant to be bronzy, dewy in my eyes. Actually, it's a lot thinner on the skin, I will give them that. It does look a lot thinner. I need a hair clip. Hold on. Okay, I look really orange. Actually, when I put it on my hand, I thought it looked really thick. Now it's on, it's not. And I would say, yeah, it's only a hint of foundation. But the colour is most definitely orange. Would I wear this? I'm not really sure. Let me blend out with this one. It's not bad. Like, now I've blended it in. Let me zoom you in a bit. Like, it's not bad. Obviously, it's not going to be a full coverage. It's not foundation. Like, so I have got a bit of bad skin at the moment, so you can't obviously see the breakout, but I guess it's not bad. That is what a BB cream is for. It's meant to be light. I might see if I put a bit more on, if it's actually buildable. I think usually it's just my cheeks that I feel like I need a bit more coverage. Down the chin, more on the bottom. If I'm looking down, I'm looking into my mirror. I'm not being rude. Okay. How's that built it up? Maybe a touch, not overly. But that is a BB cream. If you're looking for a foundation, this isn't the product for you. In summer, this is nice, but let's blend that. This is the Zoeva 104 Buffer. I think this is like the ultimate foundation brush, in my opinion. Okay, I don't hate it. I think actually if you were wanting to do like a kind of no makeup day, this is nice. But I feel I look like an oily mess. And I know that if I wear this all day, I'm gonna look quite greasy. It is that dewy look, like summer glow. That is what it's doing, it's glowing. And I think if you're into that dewy look, like if you like NARS sheer glow and that, you like this look. I personally can't really wear this look because I would get oily throughout the day. So I do think this brush helps to like just buff it in so it's less shiny. I'm not really about that shiny life. I'd rather just wear a highlighter and make myself look glowy. But I don't hate it. It actually feels better on now I've blended it. Okay. So they didn't have the concealers, which is really annoying because they're obviously a copy of the NARS one. I'll put a picture here so you can see it. I really wanted it, couldn't find it in the store. Couldn't find it online, they only had the dark. And I was like, shall I get it for the contour? And I thought, not really much point if I can't even conceal. So I'm just going to use my usual concealer, which is the Maybelline one. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so I actually used shade Nude if anyone's interested. Now I've put my concealer on, I do like the skin better, obviously, because I've got a few breakouts, a bit conscious of the skin. But I do think that looks nice. Obviously, I'm just looking at myself in there and I can see where it's like really shiny. I think I'm just not really used to that look because it's not really what I usually wear. But I think if you're going to wear the BB cream as well, it's important to remember to like not wear loads of concealer because the whole point is you're wearing a BB cream, not a foundation. You don't want a heavy look. Okay, so I'm just going to set my under eye with Laura Mercier, obviously. What else does anyone actually use? I'm going to use this little 135 Petite Face Definer. I really like this to get under the under eye because it's like a little tapered brush. I'm just going to pat it under my eye. I don't want to do like a full-on bake because I think that isn't the vibe we're going for. So I'm just patting it, pressing it under my under eye. If you haven't used this powder, then you should. It's honestly the best powder. This powder, Laura Mercier translucent powder and the Cover FX translucent powder, I think are the best ones. They actually work. So I'm just going to put a bit here on my forehead where I'm looking really shiny, my nose, and onto my chin. Basically the T-zone, which is where everyone gets oily, but I feel like throughout the day I will start to get excess oil. So what do we think? Let's just do a bit of a close-up. I actually don't hate it, you know. I actually think for a day where you don't want a full-on heavy makeup, it is actually quite nice. Okay, so next up I'm going to use the bronzer, which looks like this. Obviously this is a dupe for the Benefit Hoola bronzer. It's literally the same, the box is the same, how it lifts up. She says, I can't even open it. Oh, there we go. Opens up like that. It literally has the same brush, which they do with all their bronzers and blushes. And then just the pan looks like that. I think this is quite a cool tone bronzer. Usually I like kind of more warmer bronzers, just because I like that kind of more warm look, but this might be good for a contour shade. Now I would never use this brush, but I feel like I should probably use it for this to try it out. I don't want to take loads in case it's awful. So I'm just kind of doing upward motions to buff it into my skin. I'm just doing bit at a time because I don't want to go like full on heavy in. Actually, do you know what? That's actually nice. That is a nice colour. Actually, one thing I didn't... Oh, it doesn't smell. Usually the Benefit products always have really nice smells. Right, and then I'm just going to put a bit across my forehead. Having said I would never use this brush, it's not the worst. Like, I wouldn't usually use it. And I probably wouldn't reach for it again if I'm completely honest, but it's doing the job, it's not awful. Usually I would use this one, which is like an angled brush so you can really buff in. And that is the... Hold on, got my bit of mascara on there. 127 Lux Sheer Cheek. I think that is the perfect brush for like doing your bronzer. Okay, so just do a bit down the chin. Just a bit on the end of the nose. I don't want to go like fully ham with the product and then I can't get it off. Okay, let me zoom you in. I actually don't mind that. I actually don't think it's that bad. Having said it was quite cool tone, I do kind of think it's gone a bit muddy here. And like it kind of was sticking to the BB cream a bit. But it's not the worst bronzer. It's really not. And I actually think, I mean, for the money, all these products are really good value. So yeah, I like that. Okay, so they don't actually do any eyebrow products, so I'm just going to go ahead and do my eyebrows and then I'll be back. They actually do a few eyeshadow palettes, which I couldn't get my hands on literally anywhere. Sold out online. And they're a copy of the Urban Decay palettes. They've got like the, what are they even called? The Naked palettes, and then they've got the like the Naked Heat one. I'll put some pictures here so you can see. I couldn't get those, so what I did get was this, which I think is part of their like festival range, because it's in this holographic packaging and they had like all the face gems and stuff. So it's this. So it's glitter liquid eyeshadow. Oh my god, glitter liquid eyeshadow, and I got it in the colour Seafoam just because I thought it would be a bit fun. Okay, it looks like this. It's like a nice turquoisey colour. I really love this colour. I think for summer you might as well just get a nice colour like this. See what the applicator's like. Okay, it's a bit short, so it's just a little standard applicator. Let's just swatch a bit first. So it looks like that. Really like the colour. When I put it on there, it kind of, you know, when you feel like you're wiping away the product. I was going to do like an eyeliner, but literally you wouldn't be able to do this, so let me see if I can get it on another brush. Okay, so I'm going to try using it on the 315 fine liner Zoeva brush. I'm just going to pop a bit on there. This could go terribly wrong, so it could just be going all over the lid. We're about to find out. So okay, it's literally just going like, I'm putting it on, it's like wiping it off as I do it. I'm not sure I'm feeling it. Let's try it on this one. Okay, so I'm using this brush instead. It was actually a brow brush, but it's just a bit sharper. And as you can see, it's just not as bold as I would like it to be. It kind of, when I'm putting it on, it's wiping it off, and it's just kind of making it thinner. So the colour isn't as intense. Just slightly annoying. I mean, what do we think? Not in love with it. I think it's kind of average. I think you can get quite a lot of these kind of bright colour eyeshadow liners from other places, which is probably better. So I brought you in closer to see that. I think this one is pretty average. I wouldn't really reach for it. Considering the colour looks like this in pot, I don't really feel like I achieved that. I've just kind of got a washed out version of that, so it's kind of annoying. Okay, next, so they have the mascara that they have is a copy of Benefit Burial. It's called Too Legit, and I literally could not get this anywhere. I looked in so many stores, like I literally went around driving to all these stores and looked online, couldn't get it. Even other people looked for me. So what I got was actually this one from Primark. So I thought this is another cheap brand, so it's kind of, and this is a copy, as you can tell, of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which is actually my favourite mascara. I literally use that one all the time. So it'd be interesting to see how good this one is. This one was £3. As you can see, the tube is literally the same, pink metal. I couldn't actually find my real one, but I'll post a picture and you can see literally they're the same. So it'd be interesting to see if this is actually as good. Okay, that's what the brush looks like. I like a thick ball brush. Like, I hate those thin ones. It's like flat one side and it's literally a few bristles. I'm like, that's gonna do nothing. Let's bring you in. Okay. I always think you can tell by literally the first strokes. If you go like that twice and there's nothing there, I'm like, no, see ya, not interested. That's actually really good. Can you see that? That's really good. £3. Go on, Primark. Primark Beauty has really upped its game though. Okay, I'm a bit of one of those. I could just keep going and going with mascara, so I need to stop. Actually, one good thing I would say about that eyeshadow is I've curled my lashes, and sometimes I find when I'm curling them it takes off the product that's on my eye if it's not very good quality, and actually that's kept it on, so that's good. At least you know it is going to stay in place. Someone else finds that, but because I have long lashes, I'll go like that and it will just imprint on my lid. It drives me mad. Okay, wow, I'm actually loving that. I think that's so good. I'm obsessed with that Too Faced one, and I literally think no mascaras compare. Like when people are like, I'll try this, I'm like, no, it's not going to be as good. This is actually really, really good. Like, I think mascaras is one thing I'm really judgmental of. Mascaras, I'm really funny about them because I just think, because I have long lashes, if I use a crap mascara, it's just going to do nothing for me. But I'm really pleased with that. The next, for my highlighter, I've got the Lacura Just Highlighter, just literally called that. It's not actually in a shade. And it says, get your glow on with this shimmery, universally flattering highlighter. Apply to the tops of cheeks, both bridge of nose and cupid's bow for a spotlight effect. Now this is another copy of Benefit. It's literally the same opening, same brush, and looks like that. So I think this is a copy of that. Is it Dandelion? I'm going to just swatch a bit. Oh, quite creamy. It's quite a pretty shade. I would say it feels really powdery. I know it is a powder, but I hate powder highlights that are like dusty. Okay, I'm not going to use that brush. Okay, no, maybe I should try it. That's just not a highlighting brush. Okay, wow, there's a lot of kickback. Okay, so if I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. I've literally swiped twice and it's all falling off, and that's what I mean. That powdery highlight. I can't use that brush, I'm sorry. I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush because it's the A23 highlighting brush. Okay. That's actually quite good, you know. I'm trying not to put loads on because I think it's going to have so much fall off. Oh, okay, look at me, I'm beaming. I do love a good highlight, and if I'm honest, this isn't really a shade that I would usually go for. I usually like more goldy tones. This was more, whoa, kind of like rose gold. Just put a little bit down there. I actually really like that. I think if you're a highlight lover, you could just keep going and going. But can you see that? Like, I'm glowing. Okay, that's really good. Okay, I love that. Okay, that highlighter I think is the best thing so far. That is actually really nice, and I would use that. It's really nice. So lastly, I've got this lipstick, which is just a Lacura lipstick in this shade June, and it's just a nude shade like that. I'll just do a little quick swatch. Okay, so that's actually a nice shade. There's a few shades. They haven't got loads, but there's like a red one, this one, a few others. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this on. And I would usually wear a lip liner, but I thought as they haven't got one, there's no point just using one on my own because I just feel like it's not a true test. It does smell like, kind of like cheap lipstick, if I'm honest. So that is the shade. Quite nice, just nude. Yeah, I think this was like £3, so that's not bad. It feels very nice on. It doesn't actually say, like, definitely not matte. That really nice shade. Okay, so that is all the products that I got. I hope this gives you a little insight. Some of these products I would genuinely use, and some of them not so much. The one that I would definitely recommend getting is the highlighter. I think that's really lovely. I do like the bronzer. I'd probably try it with my normal foundation because it has kind of gone a bit muddy. But other than that, I think it's really nice. Love the mascara, even though that is Primark. Probably wouldn't get the eyeshadow. The lipstick's okay, but I prefer other brands, so I wouldn't say like I'm gonna run back to get more. But yeah. Another product that I actually got from ALDI is not a makeup one, but it's this moisturiser, and it's called Booty Balm Body Cream. It's a copy of the Bum Bum cream, literally, even the packaging is the same. And honestly, this is the nicest cream I've ever used. It smells unreal, and it's so nice. It's literally a really good thick moisturising cream. If you actually get any one of these items that I've said, get this. It's honestly amazing. The nicest cream I've ever used. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Is ALDI makeup worth the hype? I think, do you know what? It is actually really good. It's a really cheap brand, and I think they've actually done some really good dupes for other brands. So I would give it a thumbs up and say, oh, nice little swatches. If you can get some of these products, like, go for it and try them out, because you actually might want them in your day-to-day makeup routine. Like, I think some of them are really great. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!